What's up, everybody? Why Mike the Realist, the Mad Critic. That's movie and a dinner critic. Today, I'm going to be critiquing a dinner that I had the other day, and the place is called Eddie V's. Stay tuned. After the intro, I'll be back.
Going out tonight with a that's tight. There's a feeling's right. Gonna lay the pipe. Going out tonight with a that's tight. There's a feeling's right. Gonna lay the pipe. White Mike, the realist. This beat make me go gorillas. Balenciaga, chinchillas. Use a lemon if you don't feel this. Banana kush, I'm high.
What's up, everybody? Why Mike the Realist? Cheers. Anyways, I'm back. Why Mike the Realist is the Mad Critic. So today I want to talk about Eddie V's restaurant, fine seafood cuisine. Anyways, I went to the Eddie V's on El Segundo, up in the city of El Segundo in California, and there are quite a few locations across the states. I've got 5 locations in Southern California. I've got one in Arizona. I've got one in Colorado. We've got 3 locations in Florida, one in Illinois, 2 in Massachusetts. Who would have thought Mass has got 2? Wow. I guess other than Boston, where else are they going to? I guess it's in Burlington, Massachusetts. There's one in Michigan, one in Missouri, North Carolina, New Jersey, Tennessee. There's 2 in Pennsylvania. There's 8 in Texas. That must be their home base, Texas. And there's one in Virginia. Anyways, let's talk about it. So,
Hop out, ooh wee, them chicks out. Under boobs, what it do? You only gonna attract us horny dudes. Oh yeah, well that's my cue. And you know what I'm thinking? Baby, what you drinking? You want a Mai Tai? Then I'll buy.
yeah, for real. Actually, there were some females in the place. I ain't even gonna lie. But actually, I got out and I had on a shirt that had a hoodie on it, but I was still dressed nice. I had on jewelry and jeans, and I guess that they don't accept hoodies. So right there, it's like, strike. But then I thought about it. I said, actually, in El Segundo, they really gotta keep it to where you can't be having thugs coming in there, and that thugs, in my opinion, is all races, creeds, and colors. Okay, but you can't be having thugs coming in there, so they got to keep it upscale somewhat. So bring a dinner coat if you like. It's definitely suited for a dinner coat and or a collar, or just don't wear a hoodie regardless. Hoodies are not going to work. But I understood that. As a matter of fact, I like it. Like I said, it keeps the thugs out, and that's you want to go and have a good time and just relax and not worry about hoodlums running around and stuff popping off. Then they're going to check that at the door, and you've got to be at least dressed civilized. A lot of people act crazy, even though they dress nice. It doesn't matter, but the whole point is at least you started off on the right foot when you came into that door. So anyways, they have a lounge dining, they have patio dining, and they have bar dining, and they have regular, elegant restaurant dining. We ended up in the restaurant, and he actually made me go across the street to Old Navy and buy a collared shirt, which really didn't want to do, but he offered to comp me a drink if I did it. So basically that was their idea of, we'll buy the t-shirt for you, or we'll buy the shirt for you, just you got to go over there and get it. So okay, I get that. To be honest with you, they should brand their stuff and sell it. Like, they should sell a Eddie V's collared shirt. That'd be kind of smart, wouldn't it? That's what I would think. I mean, I'm just an entrepreneur, so who knows? They're just trying to sell whiskey and good food, I guess. So anyways, I sat down and they served us bread. The bread was it was like some type of a French roll or whatnot. Well, not a roll, but a French loaf. And it was normal, butter. I'm not even gonna lie. You just give me some decent bread with some real butter, and it's like, I'm a fat boy. I like it. I'm just gonna like it. So that was cool. Then we ordered an appetizer, and that was the calamari. And to be honest with you, I always enjoy calamari. It's not like my favorite appetizer in the world, but I can deal with it. And to be honest with you, it actually came out and it was different. It was almost like an Asian fusion dish. Like it was calamari with like these sweet, like maybe plum sauces or just, Thai style sauces or whatnot. And to be honest with you, it was really good. Better than I thought it was going to be. It was actually really good. The appetizer was. And onto the drinks. So my friend got this one drink. It was that came and it was in a martini glass and it had a purple ice cube in it. And they poured another liqueur on top of the purple ice cube, and the liqueur was like a lemonade color, and the liqueur it turned into a purple drink, which it's fancy and it's neat, and they said it was a pretty good drink. Me myself, I got I think I got a mango mule, and it was okay. It wasn't nothing special. I actually changed my drink to a Moscow Mule and came out and it was typical Moscow Mule. They serve it in a copper colander, not a copper cup, but a copper colander. So not copper, but a stainless steel colander. There you go. My bad. Anyways, the drinks were pretty good. I'll be honest. Like my friend enjoyed their drink and definitely was good. So they ordered the Parmesan Soul, and it turns out that it was pretty good. The Parmesan Soul was, and as an appetizer, we got lobster mashed potatoes, and they put almost like a lobster bisque on top of the mashed potatoes, on top of the pieces of lobster. So it kind of looked like it might not be so good, but you mix it up, and it was actually really good. The lobster mashed potatoes were really really good. Not too fishy. I'm not a fish guy, even though this is a fish place that we're going to. I'm not really a fish guy. I'm not really a lobster guy or a crab guy. And to be honest with you, the lobster mashed potatoes were really good. Not too fishy. So if somebody says they don't like lobster mashed potatoes, they might try these because you can just take the lobster out. And the mashed potatoes with the lobster bisque was really good. And we also got spinach. The spinach was it was normal, regular expensive spinach. Overpriced, $16 for probably an ounce and a half of spinach. So I ordered the ribeye. I believe it was a 22-ounce ribeye. I'll write in the edit if I'm wrong, but I believe it was a 22-ounce ribeye. I ordered it medium well, and we were there kind of late. We got there around 8:30, and when you go to a prime fish place like this, you're kind of thinking, they're going to have some meats or whatever, but they don't specialize in meats, so you're not expecting the world. You better not expect the world. You better not complain about the steak because this is more of a fancy fish place, fine dining experience. To be honest with you, the atmosphere in here was amazing. It's very sexy, very sleek, very elegant. It was really nice. We did not sit in the lounge area where they have live music. I believe 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. on the weekend. Back to my steak. That's why I come here, is to critique their food. So the steak comes out and it looks like it had been filleted to make it well. I ordered it medium well, and it looks like it had been filleted to make it well. It still looks good. Looks like it's been seasoned. It's got a little bone in there, and like I said, it's a ribeye with some type of a bone. And I sliced into it, and there was no pink. It was straight gray. And I said to myself, well, that don't look too medium well. It looks more well. So I bit into it, and sure enough, it was well. It tasted good, but it was well done. They missed it completely. It was not medium well. When you get medium well, you want a little bit of pink in there. A little bit more and a little bit of pink. Like, that's medium well. Well is just a very little bit of pink and gray. But extra well would be like, I almost got it extra well. They completely missed the point on the steak. Anyways, back to my steak. So anyways, they missed the point on the steak. It was overcooked. It wasn't burnt, like the crust wasn't burnt on the steak or the outer layer of the steak. It actually tasted good. The outer layer tasted good. The steak was, when steaks get cooked well, they almost got that liver taste. Like, it almost tasted like liver just a little bit. To be honest with you, I was kind of disappointed at first, and then as I got into the steak, it got a little bit more juicy, more flavor, and that liver taste started going away after I got around the edge of the steak. But I got to the middle of the steak. A lot of people would have complained, sent it right back, like, you got to do better. But me personally, I don't really complain that much because even though it was a $50, $60 steak, it is what it is. And I still was enjoying the company I had. I was enjoying the ambiance of the place. I was enjoying the drinks. I was enjoying the appetizers. Um, to be honest with you, the steak was doable. Once I got to the middle of the steak, it actually got pretty good. If the steak was cooked perfectly, it would have been a decent, expensive steak. But it wasn't really cooked to par, so I'm just gonna have to say that it just wasn't a decent steak. It just became a decent steak once I got into the middle of the steak. But yeah, so I am White Mike the Realist, the Mad Critic, and I am reviewing this food. And to be honest with you, I feel like they could have done better on my steak, but everything else was special. Great experience. The experience was a 10. The appetizer was, I'd say, on a scale of 1 to 10, a 9. The drinks were a 9. Because my mango mule wasn't all that good, but the Moscow Mule was as good as it gets. And their drink, that martini they had, that was it was a really top shelf drink. So I'll give that a 9. The drinks, the appetizers, I mean not the appetizers, the what is that? The side dishes. The spinach was subpar. I'd say it was about, it wasn't subpar, it was par. Par for course. I'll give the spinach maybe a 6. I'd say 6 for the spinach. The lobster mashed potatoes. I don't always eat lobster mashed potatoes, but these were the best ones I ever had, actually. So I'll give those a 10 as far as that goes. But I'm not a big fish guy, so you might go there and not like them. But me personally, I did like them. You got to mix the biscuit into the actual potato, into the mashed potato, and really turns up a couple of notches. And my steak, I'll give my steak a 6. It was okay. But and their Parmesan sole, they did like the Parmesan sole, and the Parmesan sole was I asked them on a scale of 1 to 10 what they thought about the fish. They gave it an 8. So, anyways, yeah, I'm White Mike the Realist. I'm the Mad Critic. My final review on this thing, I'll give this place an overall score. I'll give it the keys to my Jag. That is an 8. The keys to my Jag is an 8. So if you're in the El Segundo area or any of those other locations I mentioned, be sure to check out Eddie V's. I definitely recommend it. Make sure they do the steak right if you're getting steak. To send it back. Don't be like me and accept it. I should have sent it back, but it is what it is. But you know what? They're humans. It can happen. People can mess up. And I do believe that the steak would have been a lot better had it been cooked properly. It was a good steak. It would have been a good steak. Let's just put it that way. Oh yeah, I'm White Mike the Realist, the Mad Critic. Stay tuned to my next dining review. Cheers. Like and subscribe.
White Mike, the realist. This beat made me go gorillas. Balenciaga, chinchillas. Use a lemon if you don't feel this. Banana kush, I'm high.